This is Sam Hall with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, PenFed Realty, and Two Halls Property in San Antonio, Texas. I'm adding a video today to my video series on the home selling process, and today's topic is the seller's disclosure. The seller's disclosure is the single biggest reason that sellers are sued following a real estate transaction, and it's generally for them not disclosing a known defect to the property. Somebody may tell them that a neighbor may tell them that, oh yeah, they had a roofing problem, or yeah, they had a sewage problem, or whatever you had. But if they find out that you didn't disclose something, then they may want to come back and sue you. I have my sellers use a tool called Seller Shield. Seller Shield is a commercial product, but it's free for you to use. And it is sort of the TurboTax version of the seller's disclosure. It walks you through filling out the form. It helps you understand what the individual sort of topics are. And it is really a great tool to help you know exactly how to fill that form out. Then you sign that document, and it's a legal document. And so you have to make sure that you disclose all known defects. A couple of years ago, I had a client that when I went to do his listing presentation, I saw all the houses around him were having the roofs replaced. I asked him if he'd had his roof inspected or if there were any problems with it. He said, no, everything's fine. Well, between that listing presentation and when he sold the home, he filed a claim with his insurance company. And they came out and looked at the roof and said, no, we're not going to replace that roof. It was sort of a small fly-by-night insurance company, but they did file a report and show proof of a claim. We got a little bit further into the transaction. He never disclosed that he had the roof inspected or if there had been any problems with the roof. And so once we were under contract, we got the comprehensive loss report that insurance companies provide to buyers, and it said that there had been a roofing inspection. They wanted to know what had gone on with that. So we got a roofer, an independent roofer, to come out and look at the roof, and he said, oh my gosh, this roof has all sorts of hail damage. It really needs to be replaced. We had to re-engage with his insurance company and get them to agree to replace that roof. My client had to pay the deductible, and he just disclosed that he had had a roof inspection and that the insurance company had refused the claim. He might not have had to replace that roof. It just would have been information that was in the seller's disclosure. The seller's disclosure to me is something I think is very important. I generally will not list a property without having it so I can put it into the MLS. That way, when a buyer goes in to put an offer on that home, they review that seller's disclosure, and they're basically saying when they put that offer in that I know these things are wrong already and I yet want to put an offer in. That way, that puts us in a little bit stronger negotiation position, and so it's just something to keep in mind. The seller's disclosure is a document that I think is critical, and it's very important that it be done right. I hope this information helps, and I'll hope to see you next week when we put out a new version of the video. Thanks.